Baby, what you want from me? I've been getting money, I could really put you on your feet. I was getting 1 visit, 2 phone calls, 3 showers a week. Now I get like 90K for my...
What's up, you guys? It's Honey Dip with another video. I have a story time. Get your drink, get your popcorn, your food, your snack. Listen, I got mine. So, I'm about to tell you about a story that Honey Dip literally had to go through. Literally, okay? This is not made up. This is all real, all raw, okay? So, I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to go run and get your snack. Go ahead, sis. Go ahead, bro. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, we back? We good? We getting comfy? Got your blanket? Alright, cool. So, now, as you know, I work in customer service. If you don't, get in there. So, it's so busy during customer service. The lines are long, especially if it's a sale going on. So, I'm like, you know, I'm ringing stuff up. Choom, 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 choom. Slowly but surely getting that line to go in and out. You get what I'm saying? So, long story short, I realized someone was staring at me. You ever feel that chill up your spine, like, whoo, like the back of your naps curl. You'd be like, ooh, somebody staring at me. So, sure enough, someone was staring at me. It's a seat in front of the register, and the guy was sitting there and he was staring at me directly. He'd been there for at least an hour and a half, 2, even. I'll give him 2. He has no clothes. He has nothing, okay? Just staring. I don't know about you, but I don't like when people stare at me. When people stare at me, it's like, sir, how may I help you? Ma'am, how may I help you? Like, especially if you got, that's just anybody in general. Like, stop staring at me. But especially if you're a dude. Because just say hello. Do your little small, your little talk, whatever. You talk the talk, walk the walk. Let me turn you down. You ain't got to keep staring at me. I ain't got to keep my eyes on you. Because, yeah, I don't know what you up to. So, that did not happen. That's not what went down. Okay? So the man finally walks up to me with his broken arm. Because he got like a cast. I hope I'm saying it right. Cast. Yeah. A little brace or whatever. From his finger and like right here. And I'm like, hello, sir. It's like, hello. I was like, how may I help you? God saved me 3 times. I died 3 times. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that you're alive still. Yeah, man. God saved me 3 times. I died 3 times. I said, oh, well, I'm glad that you're still alive. How may I help you, sir? God saved me 3 times. God, please, yes, amen. Like, sheesh. So I'm like, So then he starts ranting. He's like, I'm not making this up, y'all. I'm not making this up. He's like, let me get back in character. And then he proceeds to show me this number. Look, this is what he says. Look. I'm like, yeah, I'm looking. Like, And he shows me like these numbers. It's like it's like 50,000 184. It's like I was the lucky number today. And I was like, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, lucky number. and then he says, I got 100 dollars from somebody random. This lady, she just out of nowhere, she just gave me the money. And I was like, oh, okay. And in my head, I'm like, okay, you want to buy something, sir, with that money? And then you just check out and leave? Or we going to hear about this story? No. Oh, okay. Like, dang. Should I take my 20 right now? Like, I got to go. So then he's like, it's crazy, man. I was like, oh, okay, okay. Cause you know how when people be like, oh, okay, okay, yeah, yeah. Not even listening, just like, yeah. Let's finish this story out. This is me. This is me the whole time. Yeah. Oh wow, yeah. I'm like, ooh. It's like, so, like, there's a so in my head. There's a so. What else does this man want? So, do you have an Instagram or something? Social medias? No. So I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I don't, no, sir. I'm sorry. I don't have that. It's like, no. Oh, man, because I was wondering, because I used to be on videos with Alicia Keys, and I know people, and they're real famous, and going places, man. We're going places. I was like, oh. And then he proceeds to show me, like, sir, I just want you to leave. In my head, I'm like, sir, I just want you to leave. Like, really bad. Like, I don't care about who you met, who you know. You're lucky $100. Just please, sir. Just buy something and go home. Like, please. So he's like, so now he talks and he's like, that's because, you sure you don't have no social medias? I said, oh, I don't give out my social medias. I'm sorry. I don't have any. No. Oh, man, because I know people, and I've been on videos with Alicia Keys. He kept saying about Alicia Keys, and he's been on trips, and he just stunting now. And you know, that's crazy. He's stunting now. Oh, okay. Well, no, I'm sorry. No. So then he's like, what else he say? Don't get me to making up nothing. Oh, he shows me a picture. Oh my gosh, this is the important thing. Okay, y'all listening? So after he does that, he shows me a picture. He pulls out his phone again. He shows me his Facebook, and it's nothing on there besides Jesus and his head on it, on the body of Jesus. He says, I said, Lord Jesus, I want to go home. I want to get away from him. Crazy recognize crazy at this point. So I'm like, listen, when I feel like it's crazy, I'm gonna exit stage left. Okay, well that's my right, but you get what I'm saying. So he's like, my aunt made this for me. Yeah, because I'm covered. It's like, oh, okay. It's like, that's good. Like, you sure you don't have no social media? Sir, no, I don't. I'm sorry. And then I'm like, is there anything I can help you with? At this point, I'm being really stern. And he's like, still talking. Then it's a customer. I said, oh, thank you, customer. It's a customer. So I'm ringing up the customer. Ding. And she looking. So then, thank goodness the customer came. She looking. And he's like, oh. Because he's still talking, but at this point, I didn't tune him out. I have siblings, you guys, so I am really good at tuning people out. So whatever he was saying, it was like blah, 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 blah. And on top of that, he was wearing a mask. So I didn't hear anything he was really saying at this point. And so the customer's like, hey. And she's looking at him, and she know I'm uncomfortable. You can tell anytime she asks me, are you okay? And I have a mask on, not one mask, I have two masks on. She could tell that I was being harassed, okay? I said, he been here for like at least 3 or 4 hours, man. And he's been talking my head off. And she like, trying to get to know me and stuff like that. And I don't, And she like, girl, if I was you, I'll go to another register. Because at this point, he's behind her. He's like, oh, I'm going to let you go ahead and do her. And then we'll have a conversation. Sir, there's nothing to talk about. I'm like, oh. And she's like, and he pulls out his phone again, and he tries to add her in the conversation. And he's like, look. And he shows her the picture of him with his face on the Jesus. Now, maybe he was mental, but I didn't really get I don't know. I don't know what I got from him, honestly. But I just felt like it was just he was trying to, like, get at me, honestly, and didn't know how to get at me. But either way, it was crazy, okay? I mean, I'm happy that he's alive, whether it was a true story or a fake story. But what I wasn't happy about was being harassed, especially as an associate that was working at the establishment that I'm working at. So she like, girl, if I was you, I would move and go to another register. She's like, and she just, sorry, yeah. And I helped finish her stuff, and she was like, go ahead and move to another register. She's like, you have a safe one, okay? I said, you do the same. And so I called my manager up. I said, manager, I'm taking my 20. I said, I gotta go. And I tell him, like, oh, I gotta go. And he's like, oh, man. Where you going? I have to go. That's what I said. I said, I gotta go. And he's like, oh. I said, but this associate can help you. She can, my partner that was working there, finally came back from her break. And I said, can you please take him? He's been here all day. She was like, yeah. I was like, she can help you, and you have a great one. All right. And so I came back. I peeked my head out, actually. I didn't come back. He had closed this time. And then I called my coworker on my communicator, and I asked her, I said, is he gone yet? She was like, yeah, he's about to leave now. I was like, okay. And so I said, did he have a whole conversation with you? She said, no, he had no conversation with me. And so he went home. So it's like, y'all have to be aware of your surroundings, because sometimes them hairs, them naps on the back of your head that's standing up is, trust me, they not just standing up for no reason. That man was stirring, and he was trying to get at me. I don't know if he had a mental problem. Maybe he was just acting crazy. I don't know. But I'm glad that he's alive. But what I wasn't glad was being harassed. Do you get what I'm saying? So just be very cognizant of your surroundings, and don't take anything from anybody, even if you work in customer service, because you're gonna get a lot of attitudes. Oh, let me tell you, I'll tell you another story. That'll be a time for another story, because I got another story about this one lady. Oh, this one lady. Give me a thumbs up, you guys. Subscribe to my channel. Make sure you guys follow me and all my social medias, which I will put down below in the details. And have a great day tomorrow. If you're having a bad one, don't ruin someone else's day. Remember, there's always a day after to have a better one. Peace, love, and hair grease, you guys. And Honey Dip is dipping out. Ciao.